I'm Cherie Hunter, the author of Cancer Made Me Beautiful, A Journey to Recovery. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about the book, Cancer Made Me Beautiful. It is actually a book about my healing from cancer. It is a book about my journey to recovery from prescription drugs. But it is also about my quest to wholeness as a woman of faith and also as a person of the human race at large. Now, not only in this book will you be given a glimpse into my journey to recovery, but I have incorporated spiritual and practical tools and tips that anyone can use no matter what it is that you're going through, if in fact you too are in a quest for wholeness, if you want to improve the type and the way that you are living your life. Along my journey, these are things that I learned because actually for the first time, I allowed God to do a work in me that I had not really asked Him or allowed Him to do before. Now I know for many people they say cancer and beauty. Those two words really don't go together. Well, don't get confused, because I'm not saying that an outward beauty emerged from me. But what I will say is that through my journey, I allowed myself, and I also watched God do a transformation process in me that'll emerge from the inside of me. So when I say that cancer made me beautiful, it is really talking about the person that I became after the total experience of going through all of what I had to go through. Did I take chemotherapy? Yes. Was there pain? Yes. Was there disappointment? Yes. And I know that all of us go through those things. But I think that I have written a book that may help us to acknowledge that there's other things that we can do that helps us come out on the other side as a victor. I know that while I was going through all of this, my brother began to write a song. And his song was entitled, I'm Back. Well, his CD is out now called I'm Back, Lonnie Hunter and Structure. But for me, when I say that I'm back, which is the last segment of this book, I am not referring to a state that I once was. I'm referring to something that I was born to be but never was. When I talk about in that segment that I'm back, I'm not saying who I want to be, but what I'm talking about is who I was meant to be but never lived up to. And for the first time, I'm able to see all of those things very clearly. If you would just go to www.cancermademebeautiful.com, what I'd like for you to do, as my friends, is to click on the discussion page. One thing that I realized, all of us have gone through some type of a journey. What I want to know is, what's your story to recovery? What things have you had to go through? What can we talk about that will help us to manage recovery a lot better, to get to wholeness in a manner that all of us want to be? There are three things I want you to get out of the book. One is, I covered a lot about family in the book and the need for family, not just your biological family, but also the community and the family at large, your external family as well. But then I want to talk about health care, and then I covered self-empowerment. We've got to know that we're going to step up. We've got to step up. We've got to speak out as it relates to our health care and make sure that professionals understand what it is that we're feeling so that we can partner with them to ensure that we come out on the other side the way that we want to become. Now, a lot of us know that if you're spiritual, you've heard the song, I'm on the battlefield. Well, understand this. To be on the battlefield means that we are vigilant, we are energized, we are always paying attention, but mostly we are going to learn and understand our enemy. And so we have to do these things so that we can be victorious and make sure that we have the results that we want to have. So again, I ask you, go to www.cancermademebeautiful.com. I'm not going to tell you a lot about the author in this, because I know if you go to the website, it tells you all about me. But I want you to tell me about you. And then I want you to purchase the book. You can preview the book, but last but not least, purchase the book. And tell me whether or not these tips help you. Tell me whether or not I can help you in any way. And maybe the next book will have your tips in it. Thank you.